Hello students, welcome to YouTube channel Manyata the Explorer. As usual, I am your lecturer, VP sir. In this session, discussing about the applications of Gauss law. We know very well about Gauss law, which gives what significance of electric field as well as electric flux also. So with the help of that idea, we will derive expression for electric field due to infinite long straight uniformly charged wire. So it is also called as conductor. And after that, expression for electric field due to uniformly charged infinite plane sheet here. Just we recall once again with Gauss law here. So Gauss law is basically the total electrical flux which is passed through a closed surface, which is equals to 1 upon epsilon naught times enclosed by the point charges. It is represented by the symbol phi of E equals to Q by epsilon naught here. So therefore, let us consider there is a uniformly charged wire is there. It is called as uniformly charged wire. Why it is called uniformly charged? The distribution of charges is uniform here. So it is called charges which are distributed uniformly throughout this wire or conductor anta anಬಹುದು. We know very well this wire or conductor has some length ide. So length of a conductor is called L here. Suppose this length of a wire is considered as infinite one, infinite agutte. Avag ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? Let us consider a Gaussian cylinder. Why it is called Gaussian cylinder? Whatever the dimensions of a conductor which is followed by Gauss law, it is called as Gaussian surface anta ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. So therefore, let us consider the Gaussian cylinder which is shown in the figure. This is called as what a Gaussian cylinder. Length is basically infinite one. Within the cylinder, length is taken as a finite one. It is simply called as finite length here. The length of this uniformly charged wire is L here. So we know very well this is a conductor where charges are uniformly distributed. It is simply called as linear charge density, distribution of charges along the length of a wire or length of a conductor. Hagadre, I am taking this point is called as what P here, where electric field is radially inward ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So each portion of this wire is what radially inward ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ this distance is called as what here R ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. This will indicates what electric field ಅನ್ನು indicate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ the explanation for this one is consider a infinite length of wire where charges are uniformly distributed, which is in the Gaussian cylinder, which gives. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ flux ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ flux ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. The total flux acting on this diagram is what said to be as 0. But the length is what infinite ಇದೆ. Within the finite length, flux 0 ಆಗ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. So therefore, flux through closed Gaussian cylinder is ಏನು ಬರಿಬೋದು ನಾನು? Because the flux symbol is phi of E ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Okay. So it is a product of what? Electric field into surface area ಇದೆ. So therefore, E into delta S here, where delta S is nothing but a surface area of a cylinder, that is delta S is equals to 2 phi r. The length of a conductor within a Gauss cylinder ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, so therefore it is called 2 phi r L ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನು ಬರಿಬೋದು ನಾನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್. phi of E equals to E into 2 phi r L here. Say it is called as equation number 1. Each charge in a conductor or wire which is act as a source of electric field ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, the electric field lines are passing from one end emerging out from the another end ಇದೆ, nothing but electric flux 0 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ according to Gauss law, because Gauss law will measures what electric flux ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, so from Gauss law ಏನಿದೆ, phi of E equals to Q by epsilon naught. It is called as equation number 2 ಇದೆ. Here it is called phi of E ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ phi of E ಇದೆ. Comparing equation 1 and 2 will get ಏನಾಗ್ಬೋದು, E into 2 phi r L equals to Q by epsilon naught here. But the thing is that the charges are uniformly distributed along the length of a conductor or wire ಇದೆ. So we go with what? Linear charge density. The equation of linear charge density is lambda equals to Q by L. If you want to define the charge in terms of linear charge density ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, so Q equals to what here, lambda L ತಗೋತೀನಿ. So wherever Q is there, just replace it by lambda L value here. So what will happen now? The equation becomes ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, again equation becomes E into 2 phi r L here equals to Q is basically a lambda L, linear charge density divided by epsilon naught here. This L get cancelled. Here our aim is to that determine the electric field where an uniformly infinitely charged wire is in the Gaussian cylinder. What will be the value of electric field? ಹಾಗಾಗಿ let's calculate the value of electric field here. E equals to ಈ 2 phi r ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, then it becomes what, lambda divided by 2 phi epsilon naught into r. It is also written as, ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ 1 upon 2 phi epsilon naught lambda divided by r ಅಂತನೂ ಕೂಡ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. In this case where lambda is called as linear charge density ಇದೆ, r is called distance from the point P ಇದೆ. So this will be the value for electric field where ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂದರೆ when a uniformly charged infinite wire is in the Gaussian cylinder or imaginary cylinder ಇದ್ದಾಗ, this will be the value and expression for what? Electric field here. This will be the very first applications of a Gauss law here. After completion of this one, we move on next one, that is expression for electric field again in the uniformly charged plane sheet. ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? So next application is expression for electric field for a infinite charged wire. ಹೇಗೆ? Second application is for a uniformly charged infinite plain sheet. Let us consider a rectangular parallelepiped here. Which is shown in the figure. It is called first face, it is called as second face here. This is called as area A. This is called area A here. This will be called finite area within the parallelepiped ಇದೆ. ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, if you introduce infinitely charged finite sheet ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. In the sense what? Where charges are uniformly distributed throughout the area ಇದೆ. Within this parallelepiped ಇದ್ದಾಗ the area should be called as finite area ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So overall ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ area can be called as what? Infinite ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ, but in the case charges are uniformly distributed ಇದೆ. So ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ charges in the area will act as a source of electric field ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ electric flux ಈ ಕಡೆನೂ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕಡೆನೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So ಹಾಗಾದರೆ flux at a first surface, flux at a second surfaces can be added. You can take any portion in the parallelepiped ತಗೋಬಹುದು. So therefore flux for electrical flux for first and second phase of a parallelepiped is, so the total electric flux is phi of E equal to phi 1 plus phi 2 E here. So we know that the flux is nothing but phi of E equal to E into A, because A within the parallelepiped area finite ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. So therefore E into A ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So therefore EA plus EA, it becomes 2EA. It is called as equation number 1 here. The charges are in the finite area ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, which will governed by Gauss law here. I said already that whatever the dimensions of a conductor, the charges are uniformly distributed. We followed by Gauss law ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ according to Gauss law ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? The charge which is enclosed by the any dimensions. So ಹಾಗಾದರೆ phi of E equal to Q by epsilon naught here is equation number 2 here. Again the equation 1 and 2 ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದಾವೆ. So compare ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ನಾನು. So comparing equation 1 and 2. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಂಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ Q by epsilon naught is equals to 2EA here. In this case charges are uniformly distributed around the or throughout the area ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ we go with the surface charge density. What is that? The distribution of a charges, arrangement of a charges around the area of a conductor, around the finite of the conductor. ಹೇಗಿದೆ? So sigma equals to Q by A. As per the value of a charges, Q equal to sigma A ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. In the sense ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಅಂದರೆ, wherever the charge Q is there replaced by sigma A ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? here ಏನಾಗಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ so again q by epsilon naught equals to 2EA here. We know that q value is sigma a divided by epsilon naught here is equals to 2EA here. Here a and a are common, get cancelled. Then equation is to calculate electric field in a infinite charged area ದೊಳಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ 2 ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು so sigma be the surface charge density where charges are uniformly distributed around the area of a conductor. So equation becomes vector E equals to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. This will be the expression for electric field of a infinitely charged area or plane sheet. Okay, thank you.